I'm Jeff Philbin, and this is Dinner DeeAs, ideas for dinner delivered direct to you. Today, we're frying up a beautiful burger, but leaving out the fat as we make chicken and veggie patties with an avocado spread and a tomato cucumber salad. Today's Dinner DeeAs is another edition in our occasional series of MasterChef Survivors Therapy Group as we're cooking with self-described, self-taught cook who is funny, fit, and fun, Chris Geegan, or Chef Geegs if you've seen him on social media or even regular TV in MasterChef generations. Welcome to the Dinner DeeAs kitchen.
This is like MasterChef alumni.
This is all MasterChef alumni without the pressure of clocks everywhere.
Oh my God.
But to still make a great dish within 30 minutes.
Exactly.
MasterChef Generations brought together America's top home cooks from 4 different generations. And here's how Chef Geegs made his debut.
I'm a personal trainer.
You look fantastic.
I'm 60 years old.
Out of 2 judges, which one spends the most time in the gym?
I think we should try some push-ups and we'll know that.
What? All right, ready? Here we go.
Okay.
Come on, ready, go! Keep it up, ready?
Looks like I gotta start doing my stretches now too. It sounds like it, because here in the Dinner DeeAs kitchen, we'll be showing you all how to stay healthy, not with an intense workout. But I gotta admit, it did feel good to kind of stretch that one out a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
But we are going to be stretching out the palate here with a delicious idea for dinner. Chef Geegs is sharing his recipe for a Geagatarian burger.
Well, you know, Geagatarian is very, it's this new thing that I kind of just whipped it up in my head one day, because people say, hey, Geeks, are you a vegetarian? Are you a pescatarian? I said, you know something, I'm a Geagatarian. And they always say, what is that? I said, well, a Geagatarian eats everything, but in moderation.
I love it.
In moderation, so I don't really put myself in the category, but low sugar, low fat, low calories, it all equals a healthy dish.
I love it. And now this Geagatarian burger is going to have an avocado spread, and we're also going to be doing it with a tomato cucumber salad. So where do we begin?
All right. So first of all, let's get the vegetables all deep, stir fry them up right away. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll get the. You want to cut small pieces.
Okay.
All right. And the reason why is because you want everything done at the same time. If I throw the mushrooms in there, whole mushrooms, right?
You're not going to get a good cook with it.
Well, right. Yeah.
It's just not going to be right.
It's going to be halfway done, and
it's not going to be the right Geagatarian burger. It's not going to have that Geagatarian stamp of approval.
Geagatarian has to be equal. Everything's going to be equal.
Okay.
Equal. Right? Get rid of this thing. Yeah. Never eat the end of that mushroom.
Yeah. Why is that?
I don't know.
Just slimy. It's just not good.
It's hard.
You don't want it.
It's hard. Yeah. It just doesn't. The texture's not right.
It's not there for you. It's not going to be there for this burger. So we just
exactly. So again, nice and tiny, tiny pieces. And
now, any type of mushroom in particular that you like to use for this dish?
No, whatever's on sale.
Okay.
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
That's the way I look at it. Keep it simple.
Okay.
If you can't afford organic food, it's okay to buy the inorganic mushrooms.
Cool.
Those are going to be fine too. Okay. So we get the mushrooms cut up. We cut up the onion a little bit here, right? Now, what I got here is like this broccoli slaw. You can buy that in a bag.
Okay.
Okay. I try not to buy many things in the bag.
Okay.
All right. Processed food is no good for you.
Okay.
All right. That's my ixnay.
That's the one, though.
Yeah, but this is just vegetables in a bag, and they'll would go bad if you take them out. There's no preservatives.
Okay.
Okay, it's like a broccoli slaw. And again, dice it down.
And this is going to have the broccoli. It's going to have your carrots. It's going to have a little bit of our cabbage in there.
And the thing is that if you look at what's going on here, right? Colors, we've got a lot of colors.
Yeah.
Green, purple, we got yellow, and we got orange, and those are antioxidants. When you eat those antioxidants, we fight those free radicals.
I love that.
No free radicals. It's like when I eat things, right? I think about what is that going to do inside my body?
Okay.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Chef. Yeah.
I got you.
All right.
I got you.
Again, so we got a whole bunch of things. We got red onion. We got garlic. We got the broccoli slaw. We got mushrooms. We got the nice spices, and right here we got the spinach. All right. So when you cut spinach, you want to kind of roll it up. you know.
And is that for you to have a better control so that way then the knife just gets through it a little bit easier?
Well, exactly, right? And if you know, cutting one piece of spinach at a time.
Time consuming. I mean, there's other things that we could be doing here. We could be doing more push-ups. We could be doing sit-ups.
Right, you know.
What's the record for you, actually? Like, you know, how many sit-ups or push-ups have you done in one single set?
Oh, I don't know. Well, it depends on the age.
Okay.
How old are I? Well, you know, I did join the Army once, and I was in the National Guard, and I got like an achievement medal because I outperformed like 1,000 of the other.
Super cool.
No, seriously, yeah. All right, so let's get this started right here.
Yeah.
You get nice and hot, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so let's go with the broccoli slaw, and we have the mushrooms. We get a little bit of red onion, right? I'm gonna go about half of that. I want to make, again, when you're cooking, you always want to think about the ratio, okay? How much of this and how much of that, okay? And the reason for that is, get the spinach in there, and we're gonna finish with the garlic.
Okay. No, it's just a little minced garlic there.
Yeah, a little bit minced garlic. And last but not least, a little black pepper.
Okay.
And we got a little Geagatarian mix here.
The Geagatarian.
Yeah,
okay, so what's a Geagatarian mix
well,
then?
you know, I got a whole bunch, a blend of, we got some parsley in there, we got some onion powder, some garlic powder, some thyme, okay? Just gives it a nice medley flavor.
I love it because to grab the recipe for Chef Geeg's Geagatarian Burger, head to our website, dinneranddeas.com. All the ingredients and the amounts are there, ready to print or read along on your phone. Just scan the QR code in the corner of the screen. Hey, Chef Geeg's, I got to ask you a question.
Sure.
Boomers like you and other boomers, you guys all know how to use the QR code, right? It's not just a millennial like me, right?
I think the only thing I know is a barcode. Is that the same thing?
We'll work on it. We got the full show to kind of work you through that whole thing here. So what's next that we need to do?
Okay, so once we get this all sauteed up, all right.
And what are we looking for? Are we looking for any type of color changes here? Are we looking for a quick sear on it?
One rule of thumb is you don't want to burn the garlic.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't want to burn. And so that's why if it's nice and tiny and everything's tiny, you're going to get a nice translucent here. You want to kind of cook the water out of it, though, because we don't want our burger too soggy. This is going to go inside the meat.
Wonderful.
And it'll kind of give the meat a little more moisture to it because we are using a 97.3 chicken burger.
Okay.
Okay, and so we're not going to have as much grease.
Very clean.
But this will be nice and distributed evenly, and it won't dry out. I'm just going to pull this to the side a little bit.
Sounds good. All right. I can monitor this here. What do we need to do with some chickpeas?
Okay. All right, the chickpeas, right? I'm just going to put this over here for a second here. Bring this over. This is going to be my avocado spread.
Okay.
And this is going to go on the protein wrap that I brought, which the burger is going to go on. All right, so we get the chickpeas in here first, and we're going to.
And these are just out of the can where they rinse?
Yeah, these are right out of the can.
Okay.
And you just want to smash them down, and you know, you don't need to puree them.
Okay.
Okay, because well, for me anyways. Remember, it's your day. You can make it any way you want.
Okay.
If you like put the whole chickpea in there.
Okay.
You want to puree it down? That's fine too. But I like to smush it down. Okay, and then we're going to add the avocado. Okay, and when we add the avocado, I like it. Well, most people like it. So when that pit comes right out, right, it's just like that. And so you don't have to scoop it out or anything like that. Just bang.
Just go straight in, just kind of push it all the way out.
Straight in. Look at that. Good.
I love it.
You know, we get a little left in there, but anyways. So again, back in here, smush it down, get a nice consistency, right? That's enough of that. So
Very
now
nice.
what we're gonna take the fork, just finish it up just a little bit. Now, if you look at the way this is, Chef, right? It's a little dry, a little thick, okay?
A little bit.
So what we're gonna do here, we got a little bit of non-fat cottage cheese.
Okay.
Again, everything here is pretty natural, but when they make cottage cheese, they do. I want to put 1 tablespoon in there, bang. It's going to be a little more sodium in there, okay?
Okay.
And every time I cook, I'm always thinking of that potassium.
conscious of it.
Yeah, the sodium, potassium. How's that going to work within the body?
Okay.
Most people, and it's directly related to cardiovascular disease. If you eat a lot of sodium and you're holding a lot of water, you get high blood pressure and diabetes and, you know, all the other metabolic functions that happen. Okay, so this is going to be a nice spread right here. Perfect.
That looks good.
That
All
looks
right.
good.
While
Done.
our veggies finish frying up, we're taking a break. When we come back, how Chef Geeks puts together his patties ahead on Dinner DeeAs. Welcome back to Dinner DeeAs. We're cooking today with personal trainer, social media chef, and baby boomer competitor on MasterChef Generations, Chef Geeks, as it says on the hat here. So I gotta ask you, this looks very much familiar to me. I have these from the show. Didn't get the hat a little homemade, or is it, what's going on there?
No, that's you know, I gotta have an apron that matches this.
Okay, so
I do. It says,
so that's got Gordon's signature right there. That's Gordon right there doing everything right there.
Yeah,
that's his G and your G now.
Exactly. Yes.
We got the OGs. He's here to eat with us all, eating the Geagatarian and making a healthy Geagatarian burger with an avocado spread and a tomato cucumber salad. Before the break, we started our burgers prepping a bounty of veggies, mushrooms, red onion, garlic, spinach, and a broccoli slaw, frying that up while we made our avocado spread, mashing canned chickpeas, adding avocado, and just a little cottage cheese. And so you got the color that you want, the texture that you need.
Yes.
What's next with this?
Everything's like, now we're just going to add it right into the chicken.
Okay.
We're going to dump it right into here, and we're going to mix this up. We're going to do it the Geagatarian way.
The Geagatarian way.
With your hands.
With your hands.
you know.
And what type of chicken here? What are we working with?
All right, so right now we have a chicken, a white chicken breast, ground chicken, 97.3. So that's 97% lean, okay, with just 3% fat.
Okay.
And that's how a Geagatarian cooks. You know, you get less fat, saturated fat. But what we can do is
Because you aren't sacrificing flavor.
Yeah, well,
you're sacrificing the fat to be healthy, but you're still getting great flavor with all these beautiful vegetables that you just did with the stir fry.
Well, that's the whole thing too. Is that, you know, you get the different spices and, you know, less sodium, but you can add a little more of the garlic powder or the onion powder or the allspice. You know, something that, you know, you can increase the flavor without increasing your risk for any type of metabolic dysfunction, I call it.
Okay.
Metabolic dysfunction. Okay?
Metabolic dysfunction.
Yeah.
So break that down for the layman's here. What does that mean? What does that term mean?
Well, a metabolic dysfunction is when your body isn't metabolically working like it should.
Okay.
Diabetes is metabolic dysfunction. High blood pressure. You know, those are the things that, you know, you don't worry about them when you're in your 30s.
Yeah. Most
people don't. When you get my age, though, 60, 61, you start to go for more checkups, and you make sure that, you know, you can, you're ahead of the game.
Yeah.
You're ahead of the game.
I mean, at the end of the day, all we want, even for someone who's 37, 38 now, you know, is another day. Another day to be with the family.
Exactly. That's right. And you know, the thing is that you start now, and so by the time you're 80, you're pretty good.
I love that.
You're pretty good. You
And
know?
what's also is pretty good is that because you all can make Chef Geeks burgers at home.
Yeah.
No guarantee they're going to come with an invite to this gun show over here, but it is a start. Grab the recipe over at our website, dinnerdeas.com. All the amounts, the ingredients, and the directions are ready for you to print. Just scan the QR code to get there. And while these patties start cooking over here, we're taking a quick break, but when we come back, we bring it all together for a delicious, guilt-free Geeks idea for dinner ahead on Dinner DeeAs. Welcome back to Dinner DeeAs. We're cooking Geagatarian today, thanks to Chef Geeks. Chris Geegan is a personal trainer, and though he looks 21 years old, he's been competing as a baby boomer cook in MasterChef Generations here on Fox. Chef Geeks has been sharing his recipe for a Geagatarian burger made with veggies and lean chicken, plus an avocado spread and a tomato cucumber salad. Before the break, we mixed our stir-fried vegetables with ground chicken and formed our patties, which we fried up. No oil, no butter, just straight up. So
straight up.
How are we doing? How are we looking over here? What do
The
you
amount
think?
of fat that was in there, we're going to use that for the cooking.
All
We're
right.
doing great. Let's give it a flip here, though. Let's check out the color. Oh,
Look at that.
Oh,
come on now.
Come on.
This ain't your first rodeo, my friend. Look at that bad boy right there.
Who's better than us?
All right, I
Who's better than
like
us?
that. All right, so then this is just going to cook now on this side
Yep.
here, and we can just let that be because now we can start working with our salad.
Yeah, we're gonna make a salad. You know, so it's got very, very simple summer salad. You know, not too hard to make. It's just onion, some cherry tomatoes and cucumber, some olive oil, and some wine vinegar, and a little bit of lemon.
Beautiful cucumber tomato salad.
Yeah, so what we're going to do next is put this all right in the bowl, scoop it right in. Now what you want to do next is you want to mix up the vinaigrette and the olive oil, okay? And you're going to throw a little bit of that Dijon mustard in there.
Okay. So we're starting off with just a little bit of red wine vinegar here?
Red wine vinegar. Basic extra virgin olive oil. About a tablespoon of Dijon mustard.
Okay.
Whisk it up a little bit here. Get a nice consistency in there. And again, you know, it's however you want it. I like to have a lot of black pepper in there.
Okay.
Okay. And we'll just mix that around in there.
And no salt.
No salt. We have enough salt in our vegetables.
Okay.
Every vegetable has natural sodium. Now, if, you know, you want the extra sodium, you know, a pinch of salt is not gonna be a big deal.
Okay.
Okay. And let's just mix that up.
Now these are thinly sliced cucumbers.
Yeah, thinly sliced cucumbers.
And then you just half the tomatoes.
half the tomatoes.
And it looks like a rough chop on the onions.
Quarter them. So
Okay.
you make them nice and flat, and then 1, 2, bang.
Very
Done.
nice.
Not too big, not too small.
Good for you being able to have that nice little bite worth.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's exactly what it is. You want to make sure you can, you know, dig your fork in there, and you know, you don't have a big chunk coming into your mouth.
To grab this
one more thing, Jeff.
One more thing here.
Sorry, look it. We got to go with the lemon.
Yeah, you got to have that little burst of
You
soup.
know, you got to have a little bit of lemon in there. That's it. There we go.
Got to get that acid in there. To grab this low-cal, high-taste recipe from Chef Geeks, go to dinnerdeals.com. We even have the video of the whole show if you just tuned in or missed anything. Just scan the QR code down there to find us. So, looks like we're ready for some plating up, my friend.
We are ready for some plating here. You know what we got to do first, though? We got to put this avocado spread on here.
Okay, so this is the foundation
This is it.
that everything's just going to layer up to.
Exactly. You know, I suggest you use a high-protein wrap. The more carbs that you add to your starchy carbs you add to your dish, well, you know, it's going to increase the calories. And the way the Geagatarian eats, low calories, low sugar, you know, high nutritional value, and that's what we have
And
here.
that's it.
This is what we got going here.
Okay,
All
okay.
right? You know, I'm going to put a little bit more on there.
You know, and also,
Bang.
okay, so for those that have not been privy to the Geagatarian burger yet in the way, you know, let's just also just state the obvious. It's super thin, so you actually can be able to celebrate all of this beautiful burger patty, all of these flavors, and really having that be the star for this burger.
Exactly. And
Okay.
if you don't have this, just throw it right into the salad.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there you go.
You can go even lighter than that. All right.
Even lighter, that's right.
Okay, cool. So what's next then?
Okay, so once we get this here, it's going to be, I'm going to put the burger on there. Bring this right over here. Put that burger right on there.
Oh, wow.
Okay, and we're going to get a little more on the top now.
Oh, so you go double. You're going all in. You're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
okay, gotta go top, gotta go bottom.
You know, and you got to remember, increase your calories every time you use that avocado. An avocado, a small avocado, is 220 calories. So you can see that we almost had a whole avocado, but omegas, loaded with omegas, very decreased in saturated fat, and this is something that, you know, this is something that the kids will be screaming for.
I absolutely, and you know, all the veggies were hidden too, so kids can scream for it because it's all in there.
And one more thing, right?
Okay.
Here we go.
That nice salad coming
With the
right
nice-
at you.
nice salad
if
right on
you
here.
go Geagatarian for your dinner and make this burger, we want to see how it looked. Take a photo and share it with us on social. We're at Dinner Diaz on Instagram, X, and Facebook, which is where Veronica finds us. Hi, Veronica. She's watching in Bartow and made Chef Frankie Scatino's chicken parmesan and told us it was delicious. Thanks, Veronica. I mean, that looks pretty good. I know, hey, pasta,
That looks really
yay,
good.
nay. Are we okay with that
Hey,
part?
something that's the 10 right there.
That's a 10. I
That's
will
a 10
take
right
it
there,
because when we come back, we're going to let you know how delicious Chef Geek's idea for dinner is as we test our Geagatarian burger ahead on Dinner Diaz. Welcome back to Dinner Diaz. We're bringing you a baby boomer burger today with Chris Geegan, or Chef Geeks, as you might have seen him from MasterChef Generations. He's been sharing how to eat a Geagatarian. Let's get this straight. The Geagatarian way here, combining his knowledge as a personal trainer and self-taught cook to bring us this Geagatarian chicken and veggie burger, which we wrapped up with an avocado spread served with a beautiful cucumber tomato salad. Very simple, very clean, very healthy.
You can't get any healthier than
I don't
this.
think you
I'll tell
can.
You get the nice lean carbohydrate. It's even got a little more protein in it than usual.
Okay.
Once you bite into it, you would think it would be dry because of the lean, the leanness of the meat, but it's not.
That's really good. Sometimes eating really healthy changes your entire ability to look at the food.
It's perfect.
It's absolutely fantastic, my friend. Thanks again to Chef Geeks. Find a link to his socials at dinnerdiaz.com along with the recipe for this Geagatarian burger. I'm Jeff Philbin. Thanks for watching and see you next time with more Dinner Diaz.